All right, here I am at the soldering table. Got my instrument panel here. Going to take this clear bezel off. I got two tabs here. Got one here, one here, and we're going to lift those up. And then we're going to go to the bottom, pop this up. I've got two of those tabs, one here and one here. Now lay it back down. Now this has got a spring on it, so be careful not to lose that spring. And so we'll pull this up, lay that aside, and we've got a spring here on this. So you don't want to lose that spring. I'll lay that aside. We have access to our needle. Should be able to pull that up right off with the hand. Pull this one. All right. And then we'll pull this one. There we go. So we stick that there. Next up is to get the back side off of here. We got two tabs here. We got three tabs, 1, 2, and 3. There's 1, 2, and 3. Popping up. Alright, now we go to the other side. Pop those up. Alright. Now we should be able to lift that up, set it aside, and now we should be able to access the stepper motors. And there is a cable. And there's that cable right there. Should be able to pull that right up. There we go. Now let's look at this slot. You can see the pins are closer to this side, and there's more space on this side of the pins. You can see there's less space on this side, so that would go with the match up with the less space on it. Now these are your stepper motors. Take these steppers out. There's 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to put some flux on the back side of this stepper motor. My pins are right there. This is what I'm using. I can get that for you. There you go. I'm just getting a dollop of this flux, and I'm going to put it on my pins right here. And that will help me to heat this up without tearing up any pads. I'm going to be pulling the stepper motor from the back. So I also have this guy right here from RadioShack. This thing has got a bulb on it, and you put it on the solder joints, and you push this bulb in first. Push the bulb in first, and then you put it on the solder joint. Heat it up, and then you can suck the solder right out. And you can see it is getting the solder right out of there. You can also bend the pins if you need to. See if I can feel it loosening. That flux really helps to keep from tearing those pads. I've torn many a pad off trying to get stuff off of a board. And there, now you see there's the stepper motor come off. Here's the pins that we are taking the solder off, and you can see there's a lot of solder on those pins. And there's stepper number 2 done. There's stepper number 3. So we got them all fluxed up. Here comes the wonderful, magnificent thing from RadioShack. See if we can get that out of there. How much can we get? Right now we're just trying to get the solder off of there. You do want to use good ventilation when you're doing this. I'm going to start pulling them. Some take a little longer. There we go. Alright, so that's all those off. Clean up the flux. That's pretty good looking. Always there. Alright. I'm gonna go get the stepper motors and I'll be right back.